Hi everyone, my name is Lalit More and my today's video topic is drug discovery. So basically, firstly we know about the drug. What is drug? The drug is a chemical entity which is used to cure the disease. And in drug discovery there are mainly four stages which is followed to the drug discovery. The first stage is need identification, second stage is need optimization, third stage is lead identification, and last one is a lead validation. In need identification we study the disease, or we get well known about the disease on which disease where our drug is going to be work. And the second stage is a need optimization, where our drug is completely known to us, where in which we study the drugs physical properties, chemical properties, its ADME on body, as well as toxicity, its safety on body. By preclinical and clinical studies are done in the need optimization. The third stage is lead identification. In lead identification, above the finding new chemical entities, we select the lead component. The lead component is the component which shows maximum therapeutic effect with less ADRs, or the therapeutic or the drug which has maximum therapeutic effect to our disease, and at least ADRs to the body by the drug. And the last stage is the last stage is lead validation. Lead validation. In lead validation we perform the dosage, we formulate the dosage form according to the disease. For example, if our disease is cough, uh, for example our disease is cough, then we form a cough syrup, not a tablet or anything. As we all know, cough syrup acts faster and its ADM is much faster than the tablets and other dosage form of cough. Hence also the dosage form is form according to the age group, as well as various factors like for the pediatric age group our dosage form should be uh, syrups and all. For the age group above 18, we should have to form the dosage form in we should have to our dosage form in the form of tablets and all. Also, if the disease is life threatening, and it should the ADME should be very high, and to reduce the first pass effect, we have to convert our drug into the intramuscular intravenous dosage form. There are very big the process of drug discovery has very much stages, like firstly we recall all the process. First one is new chemical entity, second was the pre-formulation studies, the third one is formulation studies, then after the formulation studies the preclinical trials, then clinical trials. After the all the clinical trials, or in between the clinical trials, the drug should the manufacturer should apply for the investigational new drug application, where our drug is reached to the FDA or US FDA for the approval of marketing. After the investigational new drug application, then the NDA is applied, where the new drug application is submitted to the FDA. Then treatmental INDA, they also supplemental new drug application, treatmental new drug application, and various other phases are of studies are doing along with the clinical trial. The firstly we know about the new chemical entity. uh, in this process we get known about our disease, as well as the about all about our drug, its chemical properties, physical properties, as well as its as well as its all EDF, its toxicity, safety, sorry, toxicity, safety on our drug. Then we perform the pre-formulation studies, in which the drug is converted into the dosage forms, and it is also its studies on toxicity and safety are done. Then the formulation studies, where dosage form are actually introduced to the subjects, like like in preclinical study, to the animals and all. In clinical, then the clinical studies are done. There are five stages in clinical study. Phase 0, also called as microdosing. Phase 1, the initial stage of clinical trial, where the 1 to 10 human volunteers are introduced by our drug to know get known about the its ADME, PK, and PD parameters. Then the phase second, the therapeutic exploratory phase, where 1 to 13 human volunteers are get known about get our drug, and the PK parameters and PD parameters are studied deeply. In phase second A and phase second D are the two subphases where the sorry, where IND and where the investigational new drug application is submitted. Also phase 3 is known as the therapeutic confirmatory phase, where the our dosage forms are been finalized, as well as their supplemental new drug application, which means the new ADRs or new information came out along with the clinical trials which were done, are submitted to the USFDA by the supplemental new drug application. Then in phase 3, supplemental new drug application is done in phase 3B. Then the phase 4 is also known as the post marketing surveillance, where the our PV department works. In post marketing surveillance, there are we can post marketing surveillance can done by two ways. First one is a passive way, and second one is a active way. In passive way, we gradually wait for the patient's response according regarding our drug. And in active way sorry, in active way, we approach to the patient who patient or consumer about our drugs reactions, as well as effects, and after that our PV will work.